Hi everyone, this is a video on reflections. We're doing independent practice number 2 and this is your homework help. Question number 8 says, tell whether this is a reflection. If it is a reflection, what is the line of reflection? And if it's not, I know it doesn't say, but if it's not, tell me what it actually is. So for question number 8, we are going to look at it and decide yes, it is a reflection. And the line of reflection is the x-axis. For question number 9, yes, it is a reflection and it's the y-axis. That's the line of reflection. Question number 10, no, it is not a reflection, but what it is a transformation instead. So remember that a reflection is a flip, whereas a translation, not a transformation, a translation is a shift or a slide. Okay. Question number 11 is saying to us, the vertices of a polygon is given, draw the polygon. So let's quickly highlight what we must do. We must draw the polygon and then find the coordinates of the vertices and draw the image again. So we're going to do a reflection, right? So there's 3 things we need to do. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, question 11. Let's draw our pre-image in blue. Okay, let's do that in blue. So A is 1, 2. 1, negative 2. That's point A. B is 3, negative 1. That's over there, point B. And C is 4, negative 4. That's over here. Really tiny triangle. We're going to reflect about the x-axis. Okay, so let's connect the dots. This over here is our triangle, and then we reflect about the x-axis. So this is 2 steps to the x-axis and 2 steps away. This one is 1 step there, 1 step away. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my red triangle is actually going to be over here. That'll be A1. This one is going to be B1. And this over here is going to be C1. Now connect them. Make that smaller. And then you can have a look and see. But now what I have not done is I haven't done the coordinates. Now remember to answer the question. So if A is 1, negative 2, then A1 is going to be, remember it's x-axis, so I change y, 1, positive 2. B is 3, negative 1. So this becomes B1 as 3, positive 1. And C is 4, negative 4. So C1 becomes 4, positive 4. And that is question number 11. Now let's do the next one, which is going to be question 12. For question number 12, we're drawing D, which is 1, 7. X is 1, Y is 7. That's point D. E is 6, 8. 6, 8. Over here, that's 5. That's 6. That's E. F is 5, 4. And G is 2, 2. Connect the dots. You should have a quadrilateral that looks like this. Now we are going to reflect about the y-axis. This is the y-axis. So we're reflecting about the y-axis. So let's do this one using the numbers first. I can swap this out to black. And then we can say, okay, so if D is 1, 7, E is 6, 8, F is 5, 4, and G is 2, 2, what happens if we are reflecting about the y-axis? Since we're reflecting about the y-axis, remember, you are not going to write on your Cartesian like I am. I am writing on it because I want it to be on the screen. But you are not going to do what I'm doing. You're going to write on your paper. So if I reflect about the y-axis, I change the sign of x. So d1 becomes negative 1, 7. E1 becomes negative 6, 8. F1 becomes negative 5, 4. And G1 becomes negative 2, 2. So that means that D1 is negative 1, positive 7. That's D1. E1 is going to be negative 6, positive 8. That's there, E1. G1 is going to be over there. And F1 is going to be here by negative 5, 4. Connect the dots, and there you go. That is your sketch. Let's do 13 and 14. Okay, so question 13. Let's start with our blue. J is negative 6, positive 4. K is negative 4, positive 7. L is negative 3, positive 8. M is 0, 5. N is negative 1, positive 2. Now we connect the dots. That's your sketch. Next up, we are going to reflect about the y-axis. So if we were to do our coordinates, negative 6, 4, which is J, becomes, since we're doing y-axis, we change x, positive 6, 4. K, negative 4, 7, becomes K1, positive 4, 7. L, negative 3, 8, becomes positive L1, positive 3, 8. M, 0, 5, becomes M1, 0, 5. N, negative 1, 2, becomes N1, positive 1, 2. So let's sketch that. I'm actually going to count this one. So L is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's L, L1. K is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's K1. M stays there. N is 1, 1. And J is 6. So I'm going to go to 6 over here. J1. Connect them. So that's M1 as well as M. And there you have it. Last one. Triangle ABC has vertices. Triangle DEF has vertices. Where's the rest of that question? Okay, so I fetched the rest of the question. We have triangle ABC and DEF. They say reflect ABC about the y-axis, and then the image about the x-axis. Reflect DEF about the x-axis, then the image about the y-axis. So let's start with the first one. We're going to do ABC, right? So ABC is that one. And we're going to say negative 5, positive 3. That's A. B is negative 1, positive 3. That's B. And C is negative 2, positive 1. That's C. ABC. Hold on. So first we're going to reflect about the y-axis. Okay. So reflecting about the y-axis, this is the y-axis. So I'm going to say 1 becomes 1. 5 becomes 5. And 2, 2. So this is going to be my reflection for B, A, C. 1, 1, 1. That is my reflection about the y-axis. Now I'm going to reflect the red one about the x-axis. So now I'm going to say from here to here it's 1, so that becomes 1. So this point here is C2. From here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that becomes A2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, B2. Connect the dots. There we go. And then finally, the question is asking me, what are the coordinates of the final image? So let's do that. Coordinates of A2 is 5, -3. Coordinates of C is 2, -1. Coordinates of B2 is +1, -3. That's question A. Let's do B. So for B, we are going to say D, E, F. D is 0, 4, 0, -4. X is 0, Y is -4. E is 3, -1, 3, -1. And F is 6, -6. Okay. So that's D, E, F. D, E, F. Connect the dots. There we go. Then we are going to first reflect about the x-axis. So let's do the red one about the x-axis. This one stays, sorry, that's wrong. So the x-axis is here, so it's 1, 1. That becomes E1. This is 6, so I go 6 up. That's F1. And D is 4, so I go 4, D1. Connect the dots. And this one here becomes DEF1. Now we're going to reflect about the y-axis. So to do that, D stays the same. F is 6, so I'm going to go 6 in this direction. F2, this one is also D2. E is 3, so 3 this way. E3, E2. Connect the lines. And there we go. That's our sketch. Last thing we need to include is what are the coordinates. So D2 ends up being 0, +4. E2 ends up being -3, 1. And F2 ends up being -6, 6. And that is how you do this question. Oh, we still have this section left. Okay, last 2 questions in the homework. Draw a polygon that is shown and then find the coordinates of the vertices of the final image after the transformations. Okay, draw the final image. So they want coordinates and a drawing. So let's do that. They're saying ABCD is reflected on the x-axis and then reflect and then translated. So it's 2 steps, reflect and translate. So let's reflect in red and we'll translate in orange. So reflecting about the x-axis means C is 1, so C1 is 1. B is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That becomes B1, C1. Then 1, 1, That's D. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's A. So if I look at this image, this is just the reflection. But now I need to translate. My translation is going to be 2 to the right, 4 up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's C2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. B2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's D2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's A2. And there we go. This is our final image. Reflected, translated, and now coordinates. A2 is -3, 1. B2 is 0, 1. C2 is 1, 3. And D2 is -2, 3. Let's do the same for question 19. So first we are going to reflect on the y-axis. Let's do that. So this one is 1 to the left. So 1, 1. That's F. G is 4. So 4. That's G. And E is 1, 1. E. Now let's translate. We're translating 5 to the right, 1 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. This here ends up being F2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. That's E2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. That ends up being G2. Then my shape is going to look like this. Final coordinates, F2, E2, and G2 are going to be, F2 is 4, 3, 4, 3. E is 4, -1, and G is 1, 1. That's it. That's how you do your homework. I hope you understood. Bye now.